Hello and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Realms in Exile. I've read your comments on the last episode, and I must say, actually, I'm in agreement with most of you. I think we will get some vassals, just because if we give them the holdings that earn a little money, then they shouldn't be able to build any buildings, or if they do, it will take them a very long time. And that way they won't mess up this struggle here. But I'm going to wait a little bit. I mean, we're losing 40% of our taxes right now. Maybe we could do it now. Or maybe we could wait until we're at minus 60%. I don't know. Also, I forgot to get rid of that again. This is going to be a running thing. Right, we're at minus 60% because I lost some stewardship. So I think we will actually land some of our dynasty members and get rid of this. They shouldn't be able to build if we give them the poorer regions, which we'll be able to look through and decide which one of those they are. Leomi has been a real help in the past few days, aiding me in my efforts to strengthen the realm's ties with our neighbors. She has just offered herself again to help me gain Big Boss Huka's trust. What? He is definitely not worth the effort. Becoming friends with the goblins? Are you insane? By the way, guys, the mic might sound a little bit different as well. I don't know if you'll notice that. Oh, we're being raided. Right, let's quickly raise the armies. I didn't see that coming. Where? I thought I had a military banner over here. It looks like it's been removed. Let's go ahead and raid the armies. We gotta deal with these bloody raiders. 9,000 of them. Oh, bloody hell. 24 commander advantage. But as I was saying, I have a new audio interface. And next month, I'm going to be buying a new microphone as well. The chances are even. Okay, this worries me. This worries me a lot. What if I was to change commander? Better army commander, more soldiers. I will probably lose. But what if I do this? Aggressive attacker. It says I will probably lose as well. Ooh. Holy warrior. Rough terrain expert. Advantage in hills, mountains, wetlands, and volcanic plains. Which this is none of them because this is subterranean. So we're not even getting bonuses there, I don't think. Oh, this is terrible news. I mean, better army commander, more soldiers. I feel like we should probably go with Mioklitov. I can hardly pronounce it, but as I was saying, I'm going to be getting a new microphone next month. So hopefully that sounds a little bit better. But let's first crush the goblin raiders. I have realized that Hurrian Galadriel is much of the same disposition as I, in that she properly understands and appreciates the importance of keeping one's numbers straight. Does she know the number 0? I must find out. Wait, what? Sometimes it's good to just talk about nothing. Okay. We lose some stress, I guess I should say. The Battle of Duf-Zarak is underway. The bar does seem to be in our favor. We have more knights than they do. We have more... No, we don't have more men-at-arms, but our men-at-arms are stronger. Hopefully, we can beat back the raiders. The number difference is huge. Interpreting my recent friendliness as a sign, Galadriel has come to me with concern for one of my prisoners. It would please me greatly if you were to release my acquaintance Fjord from her dungeon cell, she says, puffing her chest. Do you know what? Sure. The friend gains progress. We're beating back the raiders. Galadriel is liking us a little bit more. We're almost going into debt, but soon, once we have dealt with these pesky little beings, we shouldn't have to worry. We did win. We lost 400, but we killed 3,600 of the bloody goblins. Wow. And Dorlas here got 290 kills just by himself. That's bloody insane, actually. That's really insane. Right, let's keep the raiding party here. I kind of want to see these guys get disbanded. In fact, I'm going to follow them, because I have a feeling they might start raiding stuff over here now. We will have to chase them down to make sure we keep on top of that. Because where are they going to retreat to? Right, they're going to go through Miramir. As long as you keep going this way, and you stay out of Moria, then I can be fine with that. Okay, I think they're gone. Let's disband. We can always re-raise the army if they do return. Right, we need to start saving gold, which means we need to get rid of some of our vassals. Holdings to vassals. Because right now, we are losing way too much gold. So what should I give away? Probably not a colony. Right? Because we need to deal with this. Okay, this stuff is already being built. So we want to give away our lowest income places. This place only has 0.26. Khazad-Dum has no buildings. So if I was to grant this to, I could give it to Foran, my son. He's only 34 though. If I go Dynasty and I go Durin, do we have anyone older? Dori Durin, my knight. One-eyed, comely, and strong. Is he married? Not anymore. Oh, he's infirm, but he does has a son. More time, Durin. Ooh, that sounds cool. Isn't that one of our named characters, guys? I think it is. Do you know what? Dori Durin. I'm going to find a spouse. There we go. That's what I want to do. Let's find you another wife with terrible stewardship. Although, yeah, he has bad stewardship anyway. What about his son? His son's is a little bit better. In fact, that's also something you guys said. And I'm in agreement here. We could give it to people or dwarves with low stewardship because that would help. So Doluga here. Let's see. He's already infirm though. So, low stewardship. What about you're still quite. What about Heptiglycing? He's my acclaimed knight though. I think I'm gonna give it to Dori. It's fine. It's fine. So let's give him Khazad-Dum. There we go. He does become my vassal, which is very nice, and he gains opinion of me. That should help the taxes a little bit. That should drop to 40%. I would like it a bit more. He wants a council position. He's not very good at anything, though, so I'm not going to do that, I'm afraid. Right, what else can we give away here? We got a bunch of 0.6 votes. What about this one? Ephron Nula only gives 0.45 gold, but there can be duchy buildings here later. I mean, it shouldn't matter too much. Where even is this? I can't see it. It's over here, right? That's where we raised the armies. I mean, I want to keep Durin's Hall. That's going to be my main duchy. So we could give this to, let's see. Let's go low stewardship again. I mean, these guys have 0 stats across the board. Dori already has something. What about Doluga? He's infirm. Okay, I think at this point, let's go Dynasty Durin. I would like to keep it with Durin's. And we go lowest stewardship. My son Bruno. Don't I have an older son though? No, he is my second oldest son, right. So let's give it to Bruno. He can take this. We'll only give them 1 holding each as well. Just to keep income down. Has that dropped us to 20%? That has. That's a bit more reasonable. I can also negotiate an alliance with my son as well to keep him safe. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll unpause. And I think things are... We have a few vassals, but that will be okay. I can deal with the minus 20% taxes. Right, the raiders are back. They are back. Let's raise the dwarfs. It's going to take 2 days. That's fine. We're going to absolutely crush these guys. It says chances are even, but I don't believe that for a second. We are fighting in the Hall of 1,000 Pillars. Let us kill every goblin who dares trespass our sacred halls. 350 prestige. Wow. Wonderful news. Did we beat them? I think we did. We didn't get a battle thing up here. And we have made a friend with Galadriel. After laborious preparations, I was finally able to spend an evening alone with Galadriel to speak about the things that make life worth living and share a few good stories. By the time I left, I felt as though we had known each other a lifetime already. We are closer than ever. Wait, do I already have the befriend perk? Oh, I do. Can I change back to this? I can't change yet. Right, let's get one more perk then. We'll have to decide what we want there. Maybe defensive negotiations, actually, I want to get to first. Right, I need to follow these bloody raiders. Because it seems they're not wanting to disband. Maybe they couldn't because they couldn't get back to friendly territory, though. Reinforced ceilings have been constructed. Right. Let's get rid of the strange creatures. That should help us as well. Oh, guys. I must say I'm having so much bloody fun with Realms in Exile. I can't believe I slept on it for this long. It's so bloody amazing. We now have breathable air as well. Over here. So let's go ahead and clear the flooded tunnels. And then both of these can start being upgraded. I mean, we need money for that. Yeah, that we do. Let's go and organize army. Excuse me. Indulge in pipeweed. We don't really need to do this right now. We have no stress. And I'd rather not lose all my stats again. Are you going to disband your raiders? I think you should. There we go. They're disbanded. Right. Let's disband our armies as well. We did just gain stress, but we're not close to critical, so that's fine. Let's see. If we go... What was I about to do? I've completely forgotten. I was distracted because there were loud noises outside. I'm easily distracted. We all know this by now. So we're building this up. We're going to build it up. We need development, but that's fine. We're going to put you back on training commanders. There we go, because we don't need to organize the armies anymore. And I think we can afford to go back to 5 times speed. Galadriel has written me yet another poem. We're going to need a whole bloody library to store these. When memoriam takes shape, what dwarf does not hope to rest when tired? In glorious memory, with hearts desired. 'Tis rare enough for dwarfs to admit, but their deeds leave those left after split. Galadriel, I can see this is truly heartfelt. Thank you. Some of you said to rename the culture. By the way, guys, I'm not doing that. I'm happy with our culture name. I am in charge, and I've made a decision. I watched Durin's Hall's youngest Morian beards at their studies. This is nice coincidence that we get this event now. Slow to learn, ill-disciplined, they squabble like their parents. Nothing like the long beards of wondrous Golden Hall. The realm is one of order, of great works and grand ideas. While I was educated there, I was enlightened. I came to see my people as the primitives they are. I could change that. Armed with Longbeard's learnings of my youth, perhaps I should lead us onto the uncertain road of reform. So my reign can be a rebirth. You attempt to reform and advance your culture, court, and realm, following the Longbeard model. The cultural acceptance between Morian beards and Longbeards increases by 5%. This would be challenging and costly. Ensure you are prepared. Okay, probably not. Why even consider challenging our traditions? We become a champion of tradition for 25 years. Culture mercenaries are cheaper. Probably won't buy any though. Remote culture counselor task would be more effective. Sure. Why even consider challenging our traditions? Can I see culture? Is everything Morian beards? No, we still have some Longbeard stuff in here. Right. I mean, I guess we should get to work on promoting that then. It's only going to take 6 years. We could do that. As for the faith... Yeah, we can't convert faith because we do all follow the same faith at least. Yes. Right. But the Morian beards are Longbeards. And Longbeards have been a little bit split over here. Greetings, my benevolent liege. I've been hosting your Chancellor Alfig for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendor of the realm under your rule. Oh, you know what we could do? I mean, I know levies are very, very strong, but if we go to our vassals, we could tax them more as well. What this does is then they get even less money, and it's even harder for them to build. And we get a slight boost in our income as well. Yeah, let's do that. Can we get absolute crown authority for even more? We can. I mean, it will help a little bit, not too much. We could give away another holding even. I think that extra 20% will be really useful. So let's see. What's our lowest earnings holding? 0.74. 0.63. Dufzrak. I can't pronounce that. Right, let's go ahead and give that to... I could give it to Foran. I think I will give it to Foran. He's my third eldest son. Of course, they're twins, but Bruno was born first, I believe. So, Foran, you are going to get the delving of Dufzrak. Please don't spam too many buildings, my son. But I will look after you. Can I get an alliance with you? In fact, I can. Very nice. And we can now do a grand tour. Although we can't do a taxation tour, so it's pointless. 10.2 monthly income. Very nice. And the alliance has been formed with my other son. Oh, were there raiders for a moment? I think there were. And then they saw the alliance and they decided to cancel it. What a delightful day it is. The wind is refreshing. The sun is warm. Insects chirp happily in the undergrowth. Everything seems bright and vivid. And it's all because the cold-hearted vampire Telka is finally blessedly dead. I cannot contain my grin as a train of his friends and family file past me on their way to say their last goodbyes. The scowls I get in return from the bereaved only makes my smile wider. I turn to depart, and the young beggar's eyes go as wide as my smirk, as I cheerily flip him a coin of such a value that his entire family will eat well for weeks. This is the best day of my life. I've lost all my stress because my rival was being punished, right? Some of you said seduce the wife. I don't think I can because she's my soulmate, so... And she still has 100 opinion of me, so there's nothing to repair there. I think her little trip to the dungeons, it only lasted a few days or weeks, so it's fine. My friend Uni stops me in the corridor, grinning from ear to ear, and her hands are 2 fishing poles. You want us to go fishing again? Sure. We have a great trip. She gains opinion of me. I don't think I lost any stress, but I'll take it. Creatures have been subdued. So that means we can start building this up now. So we can make this into lonely towns. Also, I'm guessing we should start increasing the development here. Oh, we are promoting cultural though. The buildings are more important. The culture can come later. I think #1 priority has to be the Balrog. We can't afford to change culture and stuff right now. That will come later. Same along the lines of like Occupy and Mirror. It will come later, guys. We will have plenty of time for that. Right. It's almost, look at this, 9.9 development growth per month. That's so much. Whoa. I already know this is here. Stop doing the big ass animation, all right? I already know game. Right. What did we have built here? Oh, it's already upgraded? Oh, bloody hell. It only takes 6 months? Okay. And then we're probably going to have to give this away to someone as well. Right. I mean, it's going to take a while for the development. And we need the gold for this anyway. My wife, High Lady Azulza, gets to hear many things during her comings and goings at court. Lately, she has heard some very interesting stories about what my caravan master Nilford does in the shadows. Ooh. Oh. He has a secret faith. Is he one of those Balrog worshippers? He practices Harusu Kuzuru in secret. Oh. Harusu Kuzuru, I can't say Kuzuru, or the Flames of Fury, holds that the Balrog of Moria, rather than a demon, is the flames of the earth given form, an emissary of Mahal. The faithful believes that the Balrog's judgment was due to the indolence and sloth of the old kings of Khazad-Dum. If the faithful accepts its judgments and repent, it will spare them and bring prosperity undreamt of to the dwarves. They have but to accept its dominion and serve it faithfully. Oh, wow. I think I will expose this. And I think this will be criminal, right? Surely this is criminal. If I expose this, I can imprison him. It's an act of tyranny? Really? Wait, who are you married to? Okay, a random courtier. I must imprison him. I cannot have dwarfs worshipping the Balrog. And this might be the root of all of our intrigue. Ooh. He is in the dungeons. I won't kill him, but he will not be free to go again. I can't believe there were Balrog worshippers in our ranks this whole time. Another diplomacy perk, right. Let's see. We could get down to defensive negotiations. So let's get fought for. Opinion from Send Gift is up. Get down to defensive negotiation. Also, Mordor is making moves. Look at all of this land they have now. Oh dear, guys. Suddenly the Balrog doesn't seem so scary, although it is scary. Right, how are we doing here? We still need another 6 months or so to get the development, so let's do that. Bustling colony has been constructed. So now we are simply just waiting for this. We need 3 development. Right, did it just tick over? It did. So let's upgrade this to a delving. I need 100 gold. Okay, we can't. We're running out of gold. Right, there we go. So this can become a delving now. We don't have enough gold to found a bloody colony. So who should I give this to? If we unpause, which is the lowest income? Yeah, this one. It's only earning 0.53. And then over here, we need to increase this development as well. So let's get on to that. It only has a development of 1 right now, I think. 0. Oh, bloody hell. So let's get on to that. And then let's go ahead and give this to foreign. You're also already going to inherit a crap ton. So let's see. Muradin, my courtier, he's 29. He's a little bit older. Let's give it to him. Hopefully, yeah, he still remains my vassal, so that's good. And what I will also do is modify your contract, make you pay more taxes. There we go. This is all helpful stuff. Empty council position. I need a new steward. Foreign, my player Aaron's son, shall become my steward, especially now he is 40 years of age. Can I find a betrothal? Not really. When he comes of age, I think we'll look for another wife for him. Drained tunnels have been constructed. Guys, we're running out of... Yeah, so I need to upgrade this now as well. Bloody hell, 90 gold. But I also need to upgrade the bloody colony. Right, there's pointless increase in development. I need to collect taxes. See, some of you say, JBD, go on a pilgrimage. We can't afford it. I've said this before. Our priority is colonizing the struggle lands because it gives us 20% chance to kill the Balrog. That is more important than going on a pilgrimage. So that's how I'm prioritizing my gold. I've received troubling reports from my settlement in Dufumlur Aga. The revenues from the province have shown a slow but consistent decline. And in turn, banditry has risen, with supplies meant for the settlement often raided and then sold off through illicit channels. There are rumors that Wigger, a local governor I appointed, is in cahoots with the thieves and is receiving a cut of the stolen goods and covering up their foul deeds. But Wigger is crafty and has well hidden his tracks. I will need to proceed with caution and precision. Ah, it gains the bandit country. I could turn a blind eye and he becomes my friend. I do gain extra tax, which is nice. Perhaps I could turn a blind eye if he gave me a cut. There we go. We made a friend. We're getting a little bit corrupt here. But now we have... Yeah, now we have bloody bandits to get rid of. So let's get rid of those. I can ransom her for 10 gold as well. So let's do that. I can lawfully imprison my courtier because he attempted to murder a family member. Well, I'm imprisoning you then. How dare you? And we do have 100 gold. So that means we can found a new colony if we wanted. Right. I would love to colonize this, but I can't. Why is that? I can't colonize this either. Only dwarves and goblins, not landed title this equal. Okay, good description. Has county modifier. This land cannot be colonized. Is it because it's connected? I think we said this last time. It's connected this way or something, isn't it? So we can't get to that. Okay, well, I mean, we want to colonize all of this eventually, so I guess we can't colonize these two. I mean, we could colonize this. There's nothing special over here, though, is there? Or we could colonize these two in here. I mean, we already have... Let's go this way. Why not? We can have someone over here. It's relatively safe. Let's colonize this. We'll remove the flooded tunnels. That's going to take 3 bloody years, though. We're at our colony limit, and we're at our holding limit. I think we can do this without exploiting bugs. I believe. Maybe I'm a bit foolish and delusional, but I believe. I'm still smiling at the joke my spymaster Leomi made at this morning's council session. When Isbad Dory catches my arm. Leech, I've been meaning to talk to you. I know you feel much affection for her, but really? A place on the council? Oh, Dory, you fool. I may pick my own council and you will not question it. I am the dwarf that sits in Durin's Hall, not you. I will put you back in line. But lumbering Scully and Dory makes my blood boil. How could my house see fit to curse the earth with Dory's miserable brooding? No, it is obvious. He is Melkor's kin. He is worse than both putrid boil and ravenous locust. He becomes my rival. Pay a ransom. 10 gold for her. Do you know what? Sure. She did attempt to murder someone, but I could do with the gold. So I will take it. My spymaster Leomi and I are ambling through my gardens, laughing raucously at a rhyme she overheard a servant tell. When Dory crosses our path, he looks at us sternly. My lord, there was something I wish to discuss, if you have a moment. Do you know what, Dory? Very well, what is it? I feel like he's trying to get in the way. And we got more intrigue happening, of course we do. I'm surprised it's taken so long for an intrigue pop-up. And we only have 5 more points to use here before we go back to the wandering phase with the Balrog. So I think maybe the next phase. Yeah, and now it is transitioning. So we got that to deal with. But that means more war soon, because now we can deal with the goblins. So let's see. This has been removed. So I can upgrade this. So let's do that. I will upgrade this. And we do have points to spend in the next phase. So we can still do a little bit of building there. Hopefully my vassals don't cause problems. And we have found more dwarves causing troubles in our tavern. Throw them in the dungeons. And here we have it. We are back in the wandering phase. We have some flavor text. The Balrog is awake but has no aims to its actions. It is as calm as it is likely to get while awake, and will not actively pursue those who remain out of its way. However, if it comes across somebody in its domain, it will respond. Now, I do worry about my vassals because they have no buildings. If they get an event, can they get the same event I do? And does that mean that they may return their holdings to wilderness? I hope not, because that would undo a lot of my hard work. But we can worry about that later. For now, it is time we kill some goblins. I could arrange a betrothal. Are you crazy? I feel like, though, maybe it would be nice to have an alliance first. Which probably means, if we go in here, is it just a defensive alliance? No, we can propose one alliance without marriage. So if we wait for this, because it's not too far from triggering, that would be nice. Wait, why did you struggle? Oh, they can trigger events, but luckily they picked the calm in action, right? So all of my vassals can get events with the Balrog as well. That could be problematic. We'll see how it develops. As for Zibdim, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law, but how much is obedience worth without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? I will win their unwavering loyalty or minus taxes. Oh, I don't want to impress a goblin. Get out of here. What are you suggesting? Are we on this? Monthly lifestyle experience. Yes. Okay, that's good. That's very good. A grand tour. I'm not going to be doing a grand tour. In fact, I'm going to uncheck that. It's not going to be a very good way to spend our gold at the moment. My spy masters come to me with news. Someone's trying to kill Amrith again. I hope not, because she's a very, very good court physician. And she has been serving us very well so far. Let us stockpile a bit of gold before we spend it all. I want to see how this is going to develop. So, we get another Carmen event. Foran, my son, has triggered a Carmen event now. So it does seem like the AI will prioritize the calming events, which makes sense. Although, I say that, and then Bruno, my other son, has angered the Balrog, so who knows how things will progress. Crossing the courtyard, I'm pleased to finally hear someone appreciating my spy master, Leomi. Oh, I had a hiccup. Oh, don't listen to those sour grapes, Bruno warbles. Oh, that's my son. You're the best spy master Balin's expedition has had in ages. At least that I know of. For a moment, I'm sure I spot Dory in the shadowed stable across the quad, eye twitching before he melts into the darkness. Ooh. I gain stress. Say, let's have a night out, just us three. 50 gold. Bruno gains opinion of me. Dory loses opinion. I want to spite Dory. I'm going to do it. Right. You guys want council positions. 22 stewardship. Ah, yes, but Foreign is already on the council for steward. I could put Dory as my chancellor. Well, he is my rival, so I'm not going to do that. I don't think they're stupid enough to rebel against me. So it's fine. Let's see. Progress towards active phase was that. Okay. Active is now leading. That's thanks to the goblins as well, though. Ah, bloody hell. Wait. What's this? Leomi is fired from my council. No. Get out. I'm not going to fire my council members. Ah, we could be struggling with this already. Erotic thoughts have nagged at me since my talk with Foran, dreams of Leomi and I. It would not be right to betray Azulza, but my house surely has a reason for making me feel this way. What am I to do? I must follow my heart. I get fanned flame, diplomacy, and fertility. Mahal is guiding me. And Galadriel has written us another poem. Thank you very much, Galadriel. Hopefully we can get an alliance with her. If we got an alliance with Galadriel, that would be huge. I mean, she's very strong. She has a lot of men-at-arms. And in fact, we do have our diplomacy perks. So let's get defensive negotiations. Also, should I now go back to wealth focus? I could go back to craft. I mean, we need the gold. So I'm going to go back to wealth focus for the plus 10% monthly income. And maybe we go down administrator. That could be nice. I don't think it's that useful, though, is it? Maybe not. I think what's better is maybe going down here. Going down Avaricious. We need the money. We could also have gone down Martial as well, but I want to go down the Avaricious tree first, and then we can do some Martial. And we'll do crafting when gold is not such a thing that's demanded by other stuff, like our construction. Right. We can get an alliance. I would like that alliance with Galadriel. Would she accept an alliance? She would. Whilst I would like an alliance with Elrond, I do think the alliance with Galadriel makes more sense. She has been writing us a ton of poems, and it would be nice to secure that. To the benign Dwalin of Balin's expedition, I am honored by your request, and I would be glad to call you an ally. Marvelous news, Galadriel. What we could do is get the defensive alliance with Elrond. So let's do that. And now we have allies to the north and to the south. And now comes the time to wipe out the goblins. Whoa, they only have 1,500 now? Oh, wow. Okay, let's destroy these guys first. We'll do war to reduce development. And that will return it to the wilderness. Surely we absolutely crush these guys, right? And I can call on Galadriel as well. So let's call on her. It's only 350 prestige. And I will raise the armies. It is time. We rid Moria of these goblin scum. And Galadriel has joined us as well. We might... Oh, they're actually coming to attack me. I think that's a bad idea for them. Especially if they only bring 3,000. We're going to absolutely crush them. A troubadour will soon be performing for the court at Durin's Hall. There will be a simple request to have her change the performance to be a dedication to Leomi, the target of my affection. Sure. It will be a bold declaration to the lady. And the battle is underway. Oh, we're going to absolutely destroy them. Let's see. Foran gets the Chamber of Mazar Ball. No, grow up, Foran. You already have lands of your own. Are they going to crush me? And she's pleased. I want to focus on the battling. I don't think so. 1,800 versus 6,000 is kind of close. Galadriel is up here. It's going to take quite a while before she gets to us, though. And we do have more intrigue. The intrigue is starting up again. Greetings, my implacable liege. I've been hosting your Chancellor Alfig for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendor of the realm under your rule. I am blessed to have such great servants. We have 200 gold now as well. Let's go on organize army. There we go. I want to keep making as much gold as we can. And we defeated the goblins in battle. Wait, did we win? We won? And we returned it to the wilderness. Oh, they're gone. We captured them. Our biggest threat on our border has been dealt with as swiftly as that. Holy crap. Right. Now we just have these guys to deal with. Because we can't reach these or these yet. This is still in the struggle region as well. Oh, wow. Who's this? Ooh. Orcs. Oh, we got orcs now. He's married to a goblin or what? And then this is... Well, I mean, that was the Goblin King. Is he a goblin? Great fat one. A town dweller. I mean, it is goblin heritage. He doesn't look very goblin-like, but I guess that's because he's so big. Then we got the orcs to the north. We shouldn't have to worry about too much now, though. We do have some goblins down here. When did they show up? Oh, no, they were always here, weren't they? How do I get here, though? I have no bloody idea how I actually even get down here. I don't think I can. Right. The only way I think I get there is if I settle a satellite. Let's see. Let's be entertained. It was great, wasn't it? There we go. And we lost 566 dwarves, but we killed 3,700 goblins, as well as their leader. And now they flee from the battlefields and the mountains. So, I mean, let's not waste any time here. So, Dormant is leading by 1 point. We're going to need all the points we can get. Let's go and get rid of the Gloom Drinkers as well. Big Boss Huka here. We have a history with him. Let us declare the war. Reduce the development. Oh, we have to do this twice. Okay, let's pick this one first then. The Burrow of Mossy Redoubt. Because then we can still do this one later. I will declare the war. I will raise the men. The dwarfs, sorry. And I will call on Galadriel just in case. We have to spare prestige. We may as well use it. And let's go ahead and make our way straight over here. This is wonderful. My dear friend, of course I should join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of LotR. So how do I get here? Yeah, as we can see from the tracking, we do have to go this way. So that's why we couldn't colonize it. It's good to test that now. So now we do know for certain. I wish the models were dwarven on the map. Maybe that can come in the future. It's not an absolute killer. But it would be nice. It would be cool. So we could just go ahead and siege this, right? I mean, who's going to stop us? The goblins have ran this way, and that's a dead end. As the shadows lengthen, I find Leomi in the darkness beneath the castle wall waiting for me. She comes towards me, hesitantly at first, then eagerly. I hear her breath quicken as I pull her close. In the shade of the wall, we make love. The guards patrolling above, oblivious to our passion. Once more, she becomes my lover. And I have seduced her. Mahaul has guided me this way. And this is the way I must go. The dormant phase +3. Okay, that's nice. 36 to 28. The goblins... Wait. You can get in here? Oh, there's a crossing there that I missed. Right. Okay. I mean, how long will it take you to siege that? It's going to take me 6 months. Maybe it takes you longer. I see less and less of my lover, Leomi. It seems she has been spending much time with my courtier, Edward, instead. That's fine. I'm above this. I'm fighting right now. Oh, it's going to take them 6 months. I don't think I can afford to wait for that. So actually, I'm going to go and hunt them down. Let's go on 5 times speed as well, because it's going to take a long time. I think travel speed through subterranean is lowered, which I think it should be, because mountains are harder to traverse, so I like that. Your vassal, Muradin, recently found himself in a bit of trouble. Zorza smiles confidently as she continues. I made sure the situation resolved itself, and to mention you as the benefactor. Oh, excellent work, my wife. I got a wheat hook on him. Is he my vassal? He is, but I can't modify his contract because I've already done that. Oh, that's unfortunate. So what can I use the hook on? Maybe golden obligations in future. We could do that. I think, isn't that... We do get golden obligations, right? Okay, we'll make use of that in the future. The dwarves have almost arrived. How long is left on this? They got halfway done, right. See, look, I'm on 4 times speed. No, I'm not. I'm on 3 times speed. That's why it's even slower. Let's try and chase down the goblins. Galadriel has arrived as well with the elves. And I have become ill. Do no more than what is necessary. Wait, how old am I? I'm only 117. I can't be dying already, surely. I don't think I'm dying. I think it's just general illness. Right. Do I have someone with army speed? Forder doesn't give army speed. That's travel speed. I always forget the trait. The commander trait that gives us army speed. I don't know why. And Galadriel is actually flanking here, which is very nice. We have trapped the goblins beautifully. Dwalin, we have had our differences in the past, but don't you agree that it's time to let bygones be bygones? Do you know what, Dory? Let us work together. Let us focus on the common enemy. Well, is the goblins first. How is this doing? Active is now leading by quite a bit. And we are no longer ill, which is very nice. But yes, active. This is going to be hard to maintain. Dwalin of Balin's expedition gained +5. Oh, because we declared war. But we will return stuff to the wilderness as well. So it kind of counteracts one another. We didn't capture the enemy, so we didn't get to end the war nice and quick there. 100 dwarfs for 700 goblins, though. I love it. And another witch. She must burn for her crimes. Whispers have begun to spread throughout my court. They claim that some of my people, even in my very own court, have taken to worshipping the very Balrog itself. Now, we do know that this is now true. Oh. Oh, no. What madness is this? We will root out this cult. Oh, that's troubling. Okay, let's siege this down. That is very troubling indeed. I'm going to go 5 times speed as well. I'm so glad that 5 times speed has no performance issues. Sorry if I made you motion sick there. It's so nice. I mean, it's kind of necessary because dwarves live so long as well. And because our strategy is so slow. 115 gold. Because our strategy is a bit slower. 5 times speed is coming in clutch. Right. Let's enforce the demands. So be it. Disband the armies. We're going to have a 2-year cooldown period now, I think. For a 3-year truce, right. So in that time, we can train the commanders. That's fine. We have 500 gold. I'm not going to build anything just because of how close this is. I don't think we can afford it. Galadriel has invited me to a hunt. Should we go to that? I don't think we've been to a hunt yet. My dear friend, you are cordially invited to my hunt in the woodlands of Seren Brethil. Together, we shall make a mighty sport of it. Maybe we could use one of the recently captured goblins as our game. I will join the hunt, actually. Let's get a caravan master. You have 30 travel safety, so let's appoint you. And I will also recruit some hired mercenary guards. Yes, everything is safe now. So we're going to get martial experience, stewardship experience. Oh, that's a nice one. And let's see, on the way back, learning... Wait. This gives stewardship as well. Okay, on the way back, I want to just pop into Karas Galadhon to gain the 200 stewardship experience there as well. And I will go ahead and join Galadriel's hunt. It's going to take us a little bit to get down. The last time a dwarf wandered to Miramir, they were attacked. Of course, Balin, so hopefully we don't get attacked as well. My friend Galadriel is hosting a hunt in Seren Brethil, and the time has come for us to depart. I look forward to getting to spend more time with her. With my her. This should be good sport if the event is properly organized. I cannot wait. Let us go hunt some goblins, lads. Oh, I'm having so much fun. This is worrying me a little bit, although we do have an 8-point lead now. We got some martial experience. We just got our stewardship perk and experience as well. But first, we got an event. The High Lord Galderion of the Lords of the West. He is... Oh, he's part of the Cult of the Lidless Eye. He is infirm as well. I've noticed that High Lord Galderion avoids me more than usual. He always sits at the opposite end of the table whenever we are invited to a feast, and consistently refuses my company while camping. We may not have the best of relationships, but that attitude is starting to tire me, especially when I overhear him defaming me. Ooh. Get out of my sight now. Leave my entourage. I do not want evil worshippers in my ranks. Let's see. Let's get golden obligations. We can now demand payments for hooks, which, as we can see here, he has 32 gold. He could spend that on the building, or he could give that gold to me. And start again, saving. The fact he already has 32 gold, I mean, it's because we use 5 ton speed, worries me a little bit. As we trek through Nandahirion, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by tall grass. I proceed towards the commotion, only to find Mlikletuf and Amrith having an irate row. Oh, bloody hell. We haven't the time for your petty squabbling, guys. We are here to hunt with Galadriel, our very strong ally, and the elves. As the procession rolls through the forest of Amadirion, I spot a peasant walking along the side of the road with no shoes. His feet are bloodied and swollen. He clearly must have been walking for a long time. As I pass him, I look closely at his face with sad, sad eyes. A grimace of pain. Perhaps I could help somehow. I could give him some shoes. But to be honest, it's not really my issue. As we ride past, the peasant grabs my clothes with his grubby hands and stares deep into my eyes. This is not behavior fitting of a Zipton, is it? Had you known who I was, you wouldn't have let me go on like this. Wait, who are you? He reveals himself to be a noble from House Nos Miriton, and seems to hold me now in the highest of contempt. Oh, bloody hell. We're overwhelmed by stress. It's fine. We're going on a hunt. We can get rid of this. I could become a comfort eater. What does that do? We lose a little bit of stewardship. Ruling has been such exhausting work as of late. It is like no subject of Balin's expedition can wipe their arse without my express instruction. I was in the middle of planning a small getaway to a distant tourney with a reputation for particular fierceness, when a servant comes rushing up to me, babbling about some new trivial catastrophe. It's fine, we'll just puff some pipeweed on the way. And we're no longer overwhelmed by stress. Jesus, we're getting so many events for this tiny little travel here. And then there's times where you can go across the whole map and get none. It's weird. Our journey is violently interrupted by the sound of tearing flesh and gnashing jaws, and the desperate cries of a man about to meet his end. Is it the same guy? It's not. No, it's not. This man deserves my help. I was mauled by the lynx. I become wounded and he died. But luckily, okay, I'm no longer wounded. There we go. Amrith is very good. Okay. Let us attend the great hunt. Hosted by Galadriel. I must say, the character models in this mod are bloody amazing. I think I said this many times before, but 10 out of 10. It's insane. I love them. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, Galadriel has started on the preparations. Her gamekeepers check the woodlands each day for signs of quarry, while building a camp closer to the hunting grounds. I have checked my gear and horse many times. It won't be long now. Soon, we can begin the hunt. I'm gonna try and slay the beast. I mean, I do have 48 prowess. I think I can kill it. We got a few elves here. Of course, we got our dwarfs as well. If we look at the guest list, Aragorn is here. Aragorn's getting old now, 191. He looks a bit beaten as well, worse for wear. Elrond is here. Ooh. There's a lot of high-esteemed guests, mostly elves, and then, of course, me. But the Dwarves of Moria have learned to recoup with the elves and work together. Drained tunnels have been constructed now. That has caused a catalyst. We're not going to build anymore, so let's hold off. The Balrog has opted to wander the depths of the Hall of 1,000 Pillars recently. Isn't that where it showed up in the movies? I think so. One of my folk were able to hide and avoid its gaze. Its presence alone brought calamity enough. Several tunnels collapsed as the heat of the Balrog weakened the rock, and many buildings were casually destroyed in its wake. It's nothing we can't recover from, thankfully, but it is without a doubt a setback. It is also a potent reminder of who is the true master of these halls. Oh, I lose 220 gold. I mean, I can afford it, so let's do it. And we get a little stress as well. We have no real choice there. Titles can be created. The Kingdom of Moria can be created. We should probably do that. I am second in line for a bunch of titles. Oh no, I'm first in line for Erebor and for the Iron Hills. Interesting. Wait, why is that? Thorin II, his son was murdered. Oh, if you don't have children soon, we are going to inherit a lot of land. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, no, what's happening up here? Wait, do they still hold this? They do. Oh, no. What about the Elf King? He's still alive. I always forget his name. Oh, he is actually fighting Mordor right now, too. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, they're fighting with Erebor, I think. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, hopefully we... we're gonna have to build men-at-arms at some point, that's for sure. Maybe we can defend if we're in the mountains. Who knows? Let's get back to the hunt for the time being. That could be a dangerous situation. I mean, if we inherit all of this, who do we give it to? Because I want to restore Moria. Do we keep everything? Will we be the last defenders of the dwarfs against Sauron and the goblins and the orcs? Possibly. Lambragriel, Galadriel's master of the hunt, summons the party to gather as the light reaches the camp in the forests near Serenbrethil. The local gamekeepers have scoured this vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. A stout buck is definitely in the area, and the conditions could hardly be better for hunting it. Ultimately, Galadriel decided she wanted to hunt a stag today. I'm stuttering again. I'm sorry, guys. I blame it on my lack of sleep. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule, but last night I just couldn't sleep. My party and I stalk through a copse, eyes peeled for any sign of a stag. From the canopy above, a soft twittering spills forth, growing louder as we advance. It is a nestling screeching for its mother. An agile huntsman brings down a fluffy Ayers, an underfledged raptor chick from the what? What luck? Only young birds caught in the wild can be properly trained to hunt right. I'm here, Galadriel. Have a gift. I lose some stress and whatnot. Right, let's go on the hunt. We are attempting to corner the stag. Hopefully I can shoot it down. Oh, Galadriel shot it down. Good shot, Galadriel. I got 220 gold as well. We made back the gold we just had to lose to the Balrog. Every guest gets prestige. Ooh. Okay, that's nice. And a stag antler. I wanted to be the one to slay the beast, but it's fine. Oh, my armor has low durability. So I should probably repair that. Oh, it's only 38 gold. That's so cheap. Let's repair that. That's fine. We'll get some more stewardship experience down here as well. Beautiful stuff. We don't have enough for a level though. The procession has ground to a halt a stone's throw away from Khazad-Dum. I look over to see my guest Exile dismounted and intently staring at something on the ground. The other entourage members have gathered around him. Achilles looks up as I approach. My lord, there is an ant path here. I may be a tad superstitious, but you should never cross an ant path. My great-grandmother did, and she never returned home. This is nonsense. Let us continue back to our sacred mountain. Should I form the kingdom? We don't need to right now. And we have returned back home. The regency has ended, which is very nice. I can indulge in pipeweed, but we don't need to do that. 600 gold. How is this doing? Dormant phase is leading, but only just. How long is left on the truce? 18 months. So the 12th month, 31, 24. That's next year. Right. I'm glad they added the number of the month in brackets. Otherwise, I would be bloody helpless. I think I'd have to learn the months of Lord of the Rings. Oh, dear. I might do that, though, as a fun thing. Why is there still a plague? King Aragorn's pox is spreading. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, it's a major pox as well. Oh, no. Oh, well, hopefully Aragorn doesn't die to the pox. That would be bloody terrible. He's severely injured. He's feeling fine, though. Shouldn't he live a long time? Because doesn't he have the, where is it? This. The Blood of Numenor. Average, okay, life expectancy plus 120. So he must be getting close to his limit there. It's a shame that we never saw Aragorn retake Gondor. But what can we do? Mordor is too strong. I worry about what that means for the future. We're going to need men-at-arms at some point. But for now, it's fine. We can buy them closer to the time. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my vassal Muradin is scheming against my courtier Gina. Oh, Muradin, my vassal, eh? Throw him in jail. And what I'm going to do is banish him. This is an act of tyranny, right? I will ransom you. Take the remainder of your gold again, and you will stop this nonsense as once. That's it. I get descriptors for 5 years. Sure. So how are we doing it? Dormant is still winning. Oh, it's so bloody close, isn't it? 7. I can't really risk adding to the active phase at all myself, which is why I'm not building right now. So let's see. Vassal tax contribution plus 10%. Let's do that. That's going to be nice. I'm not sure if they lose gold because of this as well. What do I need to restore Durin's throne? 5,000 gold. Oh, but I need the Misty Mountains or Durin's folk. Right. Can I get that? If I go here... let's see. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. Am I? No. Wait a minute. Can I not form... Restore Durin's throne? The Misty Mountains Empire title is here, right. Well, I couldn't see it for some reason. I thought so. Yeah, the Iron Mountains are up here. And then we have the Blue Mountains as well in the west. I think those are the main 3, right? Or I could get the Empire of Durin's Folk, which I have no idea how to make this. Maybe I need to have a kingdom first. So what I might do, guys... It's time to make it official. Let every dwarf in Middle-earth know that our kingdom has been restored. Can I do it? Titles can be created. The Kingdom of Moria. Why can't I find that? Balin's expedition. Usually, it would show up here, right? Is your capital of the Chamber of Mazar-Bul? Oh, it shows here. So it's part of the high kingdom of the Misty Mountains, right? So we go to the Kingdom of Moria. It will cost us 400 gold, but we get 400 prestige and 50 legitimacy. It is time to let all dwarves know that the Kingdom of Moria has resurfaced once more. And it is I, Dwalin II of House Durin, that sits at its throne. We have a crown now. Oh, that's nice. I am no longer a protectorate because we are equal rank. And I am now a mighty Uzbad. As Uzbad, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm, and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Alfig is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Durin. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. Let them see their new Uzbad. And we do get a custom throne room. Thank you so much. I was about to cry so much if we came in and we didn't have a custom throne room like Erebor. Oh, guys, my love for the mod has just increased by like 10 times. Look at our throne room. Isn't that beautiful? Not only do you get the custom throne room in Erebor, but also in Durin's Hall. Oh, it's bloody amazing. Right, we have some court artifacts. Let's go ahead and raise Durin's house banner above the throne. Oh, it looks amazing. I'm so happy right now. What am I doing? Court grandeur is a little bit lower than expected. If I was to raise this a little bit, it would cost us. Maybe I could do something like this and get away with it. It would raise it. It's going to cost us 2 gold a month. Sure, let's apply that. Just make sure our court grandeur is fine. We can get administrative court. Or building construction cost and time is reduced. Yes, let's keep it on administrative. And our court language will be Westron. Right. I want to take a look, though. Let's have a look around the court. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's bloody amazing. Look at this. Oh, that was a bit, excuse the motion there. It's bloody amazing. There's the wife as well, Azulza. There's Dwalin. Oh, it's bloody amazing. Right, let's exit photo mode there. Let's exit out of this as well. I can create another accolade. I can create the High Lordship. We don't have enough knights. That's nothing new, though. And we are now an Uzbad. Once more, Adurin sits as king in Khazad-Dum and Moria. Oh, we've changed colors as well, and now we've changed this. So we are now known as the Mansion of Khazad-Dum. We are no longer Balin's expedition because we have completed the expedition. Sadly, though, guys, I will leave things there for today. That's another 1 hour episode. I think 1 hour episodes might be the norm, although it depends on my schedule. Sometimes I might have to go back down to 45 minutes, but I do have a lot of fun with the 1 hour. I feel like we get a little bit more done, and I do feel like it's a good length before my voice gives out. But look at the throne room. Oh, it's bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. I love it. But thank you for watching, guys. As always, I appreciate all of the support on this series. It's been absolutely insane. As I mentioned, I'll be upgrading the microphone next month, and that's purely thanks to all of the interaction and support on this series. So thank you, truly. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching, as always. I'll see you next time.